Welcome to Street Sense, where I share with you uncommon wisdom tips to help you succeed in your finances, career, business, and relationships. My name is Maxwell Mensah. You can call me Talent Man. Today I'm sharing with you 7 signs you are in a one-sided relationship. 7 signs you are in a one-sided relationship. But before I get into it, I want to urge you, kindly subscribe to my channel now, like this video, leave a comment for me, and share the video so others can come and learn what you've been learning on my channel. So let's get into it. 7 signs you are in a one-sided relationship. Look, there's one thing that I keep saying, and it is that in a relationship, or let me say when you're in a relationship, it doesn't belong to one person alone. In a relationship, it doesn't belong to one person, so it doesn't belong to the guy alone or the lady alone. Any relationship you are in belongs to both of you. It is the two of you who are in a relationship. So it belongs to the two of you. So it must be a two-party affair. It must never be a one-party affair. It must never be a one-party affair. When there's a one-party affair, it means that the relationship is moving towards getting destroyed or breaking up. So if you're in a one-sided relationship, there are signs that show, or there are things that happen, and you yourself, you can tell that, look, with this, I can tell that I'm in a one-sided relationship. So let me help you to know whether or not you're in a one-sided relationship. And if you're in one, I would advise you, I can't force you, but I would advise you to humbly find a way to resolve issues. If not, just look for the back door or the way out. The first sign you're in a one-sided relationship is when you are the only one calling and texting all the time. When you're the only one calling and texting all the time. So I'm dating you, and every day I'm the one calling you, or I'm the first to initiate a call. Every day I'm the one to be the first to initiate a conversation on WhatsApp. Every day I'm the first person doing all these things. Either I'm the first, or I'm the only one calling all the time. I'm the only one texting all the time. You're always on the receiving end. So I'm always calling, you're always answering my call. I'm always texting, you're always responding to my messages. Then it is a clear sign I am in a one-sided relationship. To prevent a one-sided way relationship, it must always be the two people. It shouldn't be my job to call you always, and it shouldn't be your job to call me always. It shouldn't be my job to be the first to text you always, and it shouldn't be your job to be the first to text me always. It must be a two-way thing. I must call you when I want to call you. You must call me when you want to call me. I must be the first to initiate. You must be the first. It must be a two-way thing. It should never get to the point where I am the only one doing it all the time. When it happens that way, clearly I am or someone is in a one-sided relationship, and a one-sided relationship is never fun to be in. Secondly, if you are the only one excited about the relationship, definitely you are in a one-sided relationship. If you are the only one excited, so the two of you are in a relationship, the other party is not excited. The person doesn't show any form of excitement. So the person, everything is so normal. When they see you, it's normal. If they don't see you, it's normal. Whether or not you call them, they don't mind. Whether or not you see them, they don't mind. They're just in there. And you're the only one who is excited about the relationship. You are clearly in a one-sided relationship. You are clearly in a one-sided relationship. The next thing is when you're the only one making an effort to solve the problems in the relationship, then you are clearly in a one-sided relationship. When you are the only one always making the effort to solve problems in a relationship, you are clearly in a one-sided relationship. It must be the two of you working together. When we have issues, I want to solve the issues. When you have issues, you must also be committed to wanting to solve the issues. It shouldn't be that, oh, okay, you the lady, you are the one that needs the relationship the most. So it's the lady who is always trying to work things out. Then it's a one-sided relationship. Or it's the guy who is always trying to work things out. The guy is always the one calling. He's the one trying to fix things. When things are not going well, he's the one trying to compensate you, trying to make you feel good. And it's like it's only the guy doing the work, or only the girl doing the work. Then it is a one-sided relationship. Whenever that happens, it is a clear sign you are in an unhealthy relationship. Learn or find a way to quickly exit or work things out, because it is not healthy at all. The next sign you are in a one-sided relationship is when there is disrespect and abuse from your partner. When there is disrespect or abuse from your partner, and like I said earlier on, it must be the two of you committed to working on the relationship. But when it looks as though you are trying to do everything, you are respecting your partner, but your partner doesn't respect you, he keeps disrespecting you, he keeps talking to you anyhow, he keeps insulting you, and he even goes a step further to even lay his hands on you, you are in a one-sided relationship. It is a clear sign the other person doesn't really care about you. They're not really concerned about you. They're just there for what they will get. So when it's time to argue, they will argue with you, they will disrespect you, they will insult you. But when it's time for sex, they will let go of the arguments you've had and now come chasing you because of sex. After the sex, back to arguments, back to fighting, back to disrespecting you, back to abusing you. If that happens, it is a clear sign you are in a one-sided relationship. The next sign is when there is lack of empathy and care from your partner. When there is lack of empathy and care from your partner, it must be the two of you caring for each other. The two of you giving out your all, your best for each other. Mind you, love is all about giving. So the Bible says that for God so loved the world that he gave. The Bible never said for God so loved the world that he expected the world to give to him. No. For God so loved the world that he gave. So God loved us and he gave. If you love someone, you give to the person. You give the person your time, your energy, your resources. You give the person your all. You will just be focused on giving. So let's imagine the two of us are in a relationship and I am committed to giving to you, giving you my time, my energy, my ideas, my money, my all. And you are also coming into a relationship with the same mindset of giving to me, giving me your time, giving me your energy, giving me your resources, giving me your mind, your ideas, everything. You realize that we will have the perfect relationship, or let me not say perfect. We will have a close to perfect relationship because I am focused solely on giving to you and you're also focused solely on giving to me. So when we are both giving to each other, we realize that the relationship will just flourish on its own. So when it gets to the point where it looks like one person is the only one giving all the love, all the care, all the empathy, and the other person doesn't reciprocate, then it is a one-sided relationship. It is a one-sided relationship and it is not healthy at all. So if your partner doesn't show the same love, care, and empathy towards you, you are in a one-sided relationship. The next thing is when you are no longer a priority of your partner. When you're no longer your partner's priority. So you can recall that before you enter into a relationship, your partner was always there for you. He was always calling you, always texting you, always there to answer your calls, always there to hang out with you. But then after a while, when he has gotten all he wants with you, or when she has gotten what she wants with you, that now you're no longer a priority in their life. So they can plan their whole day without even thinking about you. They can plan their whole week without even thinking about you. They can plan their whole month, their whole year, and they never even make time to include you in your plans because you're no longer a priority in their life. They no longer care about you. They are no longer concerned whether you are happy or sad. They don't care. You're no longer part of their priority. They plan their life and they expect you to also plan your life, even though you're in a relationship. It is a clear sign you are in a one-sided relationship. The last sign you're in a one-sided relationship is when you are the only one giving the love. Like I said earlier on. When you're the only one giving the love, so it looks like you're the only one giving, you're always there to console him or her, you're there to encourage him or her, you're always there to help him or her, you're always there to be of support to the person. But the person is never there for you. The person is never ready to give anything for you, whether it's their time, their energy, their resources, their ideas, nothing. They are never ready to be there for you. They're never ready to give out their love to you, or never ready to express their love in full, in its whole entirety for you. It is a clear sign you are in an unhealthy relationship. If you are in an unhealthy one-sided relationship, I'd advise you to vacate. If you try to work things out for a while and the person is not willing to come along with you to work things out, it is best for you to come out and be single than to be in a one-sided relationship. Else, when you end up getting married, it's going to affect you. It's going to really, really affect you in your marriage. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Street Sense with me, Maxwell Mensah. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe now, and I will see you on the next episode.